morning again. This is Jonathan Small, host and producer of All About You, broadcasting live from accesstv.org studios in downtown Hartford. Today is December the 10th, 2012, and this show again is designed to give the guests a chance to tell their entire life story from the beginning towards the end. Today I have a very special guest here in the studios, the former two-time world welterweight boxing champion of the world, Marlon Starling. Good morning, Marlon Starling. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
All right, and you?
Oh, I can't complain.
You seem to have a pretty good memory because we talked a lot off of the air about your boxing career. What was the feel like, and if you remember the date when you became the world welterweight champion of the world?
You know, for years before that, I was saying, I'm the best in the world. I'm the best in the world. And it's always, it's always something out there. Prove it.
Yes.
I fought some good contenders. I'm the best in the world. I'm the best in the world. And I fought Donald Curry. Okay. The first fight in '82.
All right.
I think I won it. But he got the decision.
Yes.
In my heart, I know I won it.
Yeah.
But he got the decision. So I'm still ripping and raving that I'm the best. And then I fought Donald Curry again in 1984.
Okay.
And the first fight, I was stronger than him. I was bullying him. The second fight, he was stronger than me, and we fought 15 rounds. And that's the first fight where, a young kid that's used to winning, I got out of the ring and say, that guy beat me. That was a check.
Yes.
And anybody know when you get beat.
That's true. I always hear that. I always hear that part. You know when you lose.
I don't care what. I don't care how close the fight may be. I mean, he got beat up the most. The object of the fight. Boxing should be very. People look at boxing like it's not. You don't take a rocket scientist to know who's winning in the fight. Whoever get beat.
Get beat them all, yeah.
Right? And I bullied Donald Curry in the first fight. I elbowed him in the first fight. He just went back to the corner and everything. In that second fight, I hit Donald Curry with an uppercut, right? Bang. That took out most heavyweights, right? You know what he did to me?
Yeah.
I said, I'm in for a long night. I lost that. I lost that decision. It was a 15-round decision. I lost it, and after that fight, I was checking. That was somebody beat you. So I had my next fight was a undefeated guy from New York. He was 16-0 with 15 knockouts, and I'm fighting him, and I'm looking at tapes on him. And he hitting guys on the back and knocking them down. And I gotta fight this guy.
Yes.
And I'm thinking about it. Now, don't forget now, I'm just coming off that loss with Donald Curry. But I'm fighting this guy in Madison Square Garden on network television. And when I first looked at him, like I said, the tapes in my arm was damn, this guy can punch. And then as I'm getting prepared for the fight, I said to my coach, this guy ain't gonna hit me in the butt. I was too sharp for him.
Too sharp.
I was too sharp. I was too much of a professional. Cause I didn't fight no tomato clans.
Yes. I
fought some good fighters. And the name of the game is conditioning. Conditioning is 95% of any athlete, any athlete sport. You gotta be ready. I mean, I didn't burn the candle at both ends.
Yes.
I was in love with the sport of boxing.
Well, you said you didn't really box for money, so you had the love for boxing.
Oh,
But we're from the same town, if anybody out there doesn't recognize that. Hartford is where you born and raised, I was born and raised. I remember we looked at you as the so-called champion in our eyes because we wanted you to really get the belt because you didn't really have too many champions technically from Hartford. And we was really so much supporting and hoping that you would get the title. Did you feel any pressure when you was boxing and you were not able to become champion?
When I won my first title in 1982,
Okay.
it was the United States title.
Okay.
I was the best in the United States, quote unquote, right? But ain't nothing like being the world champion.
Right.
And then I fought another fight. It was the North American. I was the best in North America. Okay, but it was always the question: best in the world.
Yes.
How that sound?
Okay.
The best in the world. And I fought Donald Curry again for the world championship. And I thought I was ready.
Ready.
Because the first fight I was stronger and everything, but the second fight I fought him. My trainer said, back him up. You gotta back him up, right? You know why? I hit Donald Curry with an uppercut in that fight, a good uppercut, right? You know what he did to me?
What's that?
He growled at me. Ha! Come on.
Yeah.
Right then and there, I said, I'm in for a long night. Like I always say, conditioning is 95% of it. And we went 15 rounds. He got seemed to me hit the most. I mean, he got hit the hardest, but I think he did what he had to do to win the fight. He won that fight. Okay. I got out of the fight saying I went 15 rounds. But I always tell the people out there today, I don't want to fight for the championship of the world. I want to win the championship of the world. There's a difference between fighting for it and winning it. Yeah.
Now, you won it against Mark Breland. Was that 86 or 87?
87.
87, okay. What was it like now getting into the ring with Mark Breland, Olympic gold medal from 84?
Well, at that time, from what I was hearing, that this guy was tall and lanky and had a great right hand. Was cracking everybody with the right hand.
Yeah.
But at that time, Marlon Starling fought the best of them out there. Trained with Tommy Hearns, took care of him. Fought the best of them out there. At that time, I was yelling, I'm the best in the world.
Yes.
I was yelling then, and they had a guy named Lloyd Hunnigan from London, was also yelling the same tune.
Right.
And I knew that I was the best. And I went out to Texas, but my training camp started in, where do I start at? My training camp started in what we call Brownsville, Texas. I went out there. I was training so hard. I mean, but there was something I loved to do. I was training, running 5 and 10 miles with heavyweights on my back. When I got ready to fight Breland, in my mind, I seen the new welterweight champ of the world. I seen it.
Yes.
But I also had that little fear. Always had that fear. And I was so ready for Breland, right? I was ready for Breland to fight him like Marlon Starling. But when it came around to fighting Breland, that's what I did. I fought him. I didn't outbox him. I mean, believe me, I paid for it.
Yes.
He broke my nose in the first round. I mean, he hit me with some shot. People ask me, what's the worst fight of your life? The worst fight of my life. The worst fight of my life is when I fought Breland for the WBA championship.
Mm-hmm.
I got the crap beat out of me that day.
Yes.
But I came home with the gold. I mean, I came home with cotton up my nose.
Mm-hmm.
I had my nose broke.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I cried all the way home.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know what? And then not on after that, as I got home and you know the people, I had a lot of fans meet me at the airport and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, champion of the world, right? You know, you hear people saying that. I always thought I was the best.
Yes.
Right? So about a week later, I had something to do in Washington D.C. right, and Ray Leonard was there, right.
Mm-hmm.
So as we coming down the elevator, right, Ray Leonard looked at me and said, "It haven't happened yet, huh?"
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else would say, "Hey, congratulations, this and that."
Yeah.
Ray looked at me and said, "It haven't happened yet, did it?"
The title.
And he was the only one that realized it.
Mm-hmm.
It haven't happened yet because it was something else out there,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the guy named Lloyd Hunnigan.
Hunnigan, okay.
Cause it was somebody. There only could be one champion.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I felt. I was the best,
Mm-hmm.
and the only way you're gonna prove it is, you know what I got out of it is I had a guy that said he was the best.
Mm-hmm.
I beat the Olympic champion. I should be the best,
Yeah.
right? But I got this guy from London that's talking all this stuff that he's the best.
Mm-hmm.
We had a press conference in December. This guy spit at me at a press conference.
Mm.
I told my friend Pepe Vasquez, rest his soul, I said, "Pepe, I'm gonna make that guy quit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make him quit." And the fight got announced that we was gonna fight.
Okay.
And I wanted to fight him, right? But I had to get through a couple of the hurdles, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had a fight on network television. It was my last fight under contract with my promoters.
Mm-hmm.
It was the last fight under contract with my managers,
Mm-hmm.
right? I fought on HBO. The name of the building was Double Trouble,
Yes.
right? I fought this guy from Colombia.
Mm-hmm.
I had from a guy from Bellevue Square.
Mm-hmm.
I turned down $800,000.
Okay.
I turned down $800,000. Pinch me.
Okay. That's real. Okay.
The reason why I did that is because I wasn't fighting them for the money.
Mm-hmm.
I was fighting them for who gonna be the best, who the best. And I fought this guy, Tomas Molinares, who's from Colombia.
Mm-hmm.
Because I told them before the fight, they wanted me to sign the fight with Hunnigan before I fought this Molinares. I said no. So I fought this Molinares. If you seen or heard, I got hit after the bell.
Mm-hmm.
And after I got hit after the bell, a week later, that same guy who offered me that $800,000,
Yes.
right, came to me and said, "Okay, you can fight the same guy for $125,000."
Mm-hmm.
I said, using a bad thing, I said, y'all can do what what y'all can do for me.
Okay.
I don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
But then as time, this is something I love to do.
Mm-hmm.
Box. It wasn't about the money. It was about being the best.
The best.
I mean, I fought this guy Hunnigan for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But we say for nothing. But I fought him for I fought him because of let the people know that there's only one welterweight champion in the world. And what made me feel good is the people. It don't take a rocket scientist to know if you see two guys fighting, to know who's winning
Mm-hmm.
or who's won. And I said to my friend, I said, that guy do so much talking, I'm gonna make him quit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make him quit. And I rather get knocked out than get embarrassed.
Yes.
I mean, people People, I ask people a lot of times. I say, what's the worst thing that can happen in a boxing match? I'm asking you that.
I guess to get embarrassed or make me quit, make me give up. If I'm in the ring boxing and this person is beating me so bad that I got to throw in the towel.
So you know what? You messed my momentum up.
Okay.
Because
I say the same thing.
Because you know what? No one answered that. The worst thing that can happen in a boxing match is you get into a fight.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to be in condition to get into. People come back from. Anybody can get knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
It's one shot. Anybody get knocked out. You don't come back. You don't come back too much from a good butt whooping.
Right.
You don't. if you check it out, anybody, we all can get. I was wanting to fight on HBO. I was sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Still today, I can say to myself, do I look knocked out? Because when the bell rung at the end of that round,
mm-hmm.
the next thing I remember was leaving the hotel room, getting on the plane.
The plane, yeah.
And they said I was in the hospital for 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I missed. I missed those 5 hours out of my life. I would never see again.
Mm-hmm.
I can never remember again.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing I remember was the bell ringing.
The bell ring, yes.
That's some scary stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they say I spent 5 hours in the hospital.
Mm-hmm. Well, you eventually became the unanimous world boxing champion when you beat Lloyd Hunnigan.
Mm-hmm.
So you knew you was the best then.
That's what happened with that was after that fight.
Mm-hmm.
What else? What more is there to do?
Mm-hmm.
I know one thing: if you stay long, I don't care who you are, there's somebody coming.
Mm-hmm.
There's substitute for a lot of things, but there's no substitute for youth.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to make money, but money wasn't my driving factor.
Mm-hmm.
My driving factor was to be the best. And February 4th, 1989, the people all over the world, and this is a big place,
Mm-hmm.
say, that Marlon Starling, that's the best welterweight on the planet. My peers were saying, it's the best welterweight on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
What more do you want?
Well, you accomplished a lot, and unfortunately, we just are running out of time. And you did give a lot towards your life story today. I appreciate again you coming down here, giving up your day or your morning to tell people out there your entire life story. I enjoyed this very much. Again, this is Jonathan Small, host and producer of All About You. Until next week, I wish everybody out there the best. Thank you.
Thank you.